Alright, everybody, back with another video. Getting over a bit of a cold. After that last video I made, I was finally feeling like making some videos again. Then immediately after, got sick. So, go figure. But picked up a couple of small lots from an eBay seller. Some 99 and 2000 Upper Deck Ovation baseball. Let's start with some of the 2000. Got a great deal on these. A lot of base and some inserts. My only complaint was the way he packaged them. Was not very happy at all with the way he packaged them. So these are some of the inserts. Not even sure what these are called. Diamond Futures. So yeah, I didn't buy a lot of the 2000 Ovation back then. There's a Soriano. Troy Gloss, another Soriano. And these I know were like some subset cards. World Premiere. Those are more prospects. That one looks a little bit different. I guess it's just the photo. This one's like in action, and the other ones were like in a studio. Eddie Arnold. Jim Morris, they made that movie, The Rookie, about him. Eric Munson, I remember he was a big prospect. Mark Quinn, I believe he won Rookie of the Year at some point around there. That's another insert. Jeff Bagwell. Center Stage. Got some more inserts here. So yeah, I haven't even gotten to the base cards yet. So plenty of inserts in here. I like this set. Curtain Call. Talks about a specific big moment for each player. So there for Robin Ventura, they're talking about that Grand Slam single he had to walk off the playoff game. So he hit a Grand Slam, but as you see there, they picked him up and carried him off as he was rounding first. So never made it around the bases. So they scored it a single, even though it was technically a Grand Slam. Fernando Tatis Sr. So down here it says what it's about. It says it's 2 Grand Slams in 1 inning, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, I won't read all of them, but you get the gist. That's what that insert set is about. David Cohn's perfect game. Eric Milton no-hitter. Larry Walker. Got some doubles in there. Another Milton. Another Coney. Another Larry Walker. And these are subset cards. Superstar Spotlight. So I got 2 Sammy Sosas there. This one has a bit of chipping along the edges. Not sure if that was because of the way he packaged them or if it was always like that. Again, the way he packaged them, he protected the box well, like there was good padding around the box, but the stacks of cards were wrapped in like saran wrap, which is obviously not a great thing to do. But for the most part, they look like they're in good shape. There's another insert there, Sammy Sosa. Yeah, I think that's the same as the Bagwell insert, Center Stage. So now here's what the base set looks like for 2000 Ovation. Great looking set design. Great look and great feel. Like you can feel like the baseball stitches there. So this is not like a complete set, or I don't think it's even close to a complete set, but from what I saw in the photos, a good variety of players. There's a Robbie Alomar. So yeah, whichever ones of these I don't have, I'll put into all my different binders. There's an El Duque. Palmero. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to complete the set, but just saw all the different players in there and figured I'll go through it, put the ones I need into my binders. Whichever ones I don't need, I'll add to TCDB for trade potential. Or I can even put some of these in people's care packages. There's a Piazza, Clemens. So again, I don't think I have a lot of these because I didn't rip too many packs of this back in the day. Sean Green, Mike Hampton. I think I might have that David Wells. Albert Bell. So yeah, it's a lot of these stars from back in the day that I watched growing up. Canseco. So I have binder pages for a lot of these guys. So a lot of these will be useful to me. Biggio. There's a Beltran. Roland. And there are some doubles in there, as you see. So again, doubles are not a bad thing to me because I can always trade them away or put them in people's stacks if I know they collect a certain player or team. Lighter. There's another Sean Green. Eric Milton batting. That's kind of cool. And these don't seem to be in any order. Like you see, a lot of the doubles are spread out throughout the whole thing. But I don't mind that either because I actually kind of like to organize these stacks myself. So again, I'll take my time looking through it a bit more later and separate what I need, what I don't need, and so on. A couple of Kevin Browns. Yeah, more doubles. Piazza. Jeremy Burnitz. Sean Casey. Another Robbie. Like I said, I know a lot of people that collect either these teams or some of these players, so glad that there's plenty of duplicates for all these guys. But yeah, since we're seeing so many doubles here, let's move on to the 1999 stack. So a similar stack for the 99s had a big stack of base and some inserts and subset cards mixed in. Had that nice Mark McGwire. I think that was like a whole set commemorating the 70 home runs. You have some of these inserts. Moises Alou and A-Rod. Those are called curtain calls. Now remember, these were subset card SPs. The superstar spotlights. You got Nomar and Sosa. These are a little bit banged up, but again, not sure if they were always like that or if that happened because of the way he wrapped them up. And this is what the base set looks like for 99. Kind of similar to the 2001 with the baseball look. And you can kind of feel the seams of the baseball. I think even this part has a bit of a baseball feel to it. Tito Martinez. Now these I should have some more of these because I remember buying several packs that year. But again, I'll look through it and see what I need, what I don't. Rondell White, Travis Lee, Larry Walker, Galarraga, Cruz Jr. So yeah, some of these are a bit more banged up than the 2000 ones, but not too bad. Darren Erstad, Kevin Brown. So yeah, some of the similar names from the other stack. The stars of the day: Ray Langford, McGriff, Giambi. Yeah, great looking set. Always loved both of those years of Ovation, Clemens. But again, in 99 I actually ripped some packs of it, and then from 2000 I just remember picking up a few singles from that one. Bagwell, Jet Wright. Another Cruz Jr. Big Mo. So like I said, a lot of these guys are in my like random 90s binders. So if I need some of these will fill some page slots. If I don't need them, I'll move them along. Biggio. Bit of a banged up Piazza there. There's another Tino. And another Mo. And this stack has more of the same, but some of these look like they're actually in a bit better shape. So again, I'll pick through them, pick the better ones. But I think some of these are the same players we were seeing before. Albert Bell, Moose, Burnitz. Yeah, a lot of the same players. There's a Vlad, not sure if I showed him before. Moises Alou. Vinny Castilla. So again, I liked a lot of these guys, and I don't like super collect any of them, but I do have like a page or two for pretty much most of the guys in here. There's a John Olerud, Barry Larkin, Gary Sheffield, can't remember if I showed him. And again, this one had some subset cards to some of these world premieres, which I think were SPs, but can't quite remember. Yeah, some of the hot prospects at the time. Preston Wilson, who was a pretty big side PC for me for a while. Mike Lowell, Robert Fick. Some of you might remember some of these guys. Eric Chavez, of course, had a nice career. Mike Kincaid, who I vaguely remember with the Mets. Calvin Pickering, he was a decent power prospect, but didn't do much. Kevin Witt, I remember pulling an auto of him. And Troy Gloss, who actually won an MVP in his career. A lot of people forget that. I actually forgot what year it was that he won it, but I know that he got one. So that's all for these. A nice little project for myself to split these up and put them where they need to go. Just wanted to show a bit of it before I start to put them away, so catch you all next time.